Hi, it's Kel doing my June 2024 budget closeout. It feels insane that we are halfway through 2024. I have still, I'm going to say what a lot of people are saying is, I have no idea where this year's going or where it's gone. And I know that it's not going to get any slower. My July, I was looking at several of the things I have planned, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's in 2 weeks. Why? How? Okay, let's figure that out. So, I think I did. I hadn't done. I did my week 2 and 3 check in. Didn't do week 4. So I went and got milk and some other things. So last Saturday, the 23rd, I was super spendy. I went and got groceries. I got a bunch of organization and some snacks and some cleaning stuff, just everything. Took myself out to breakfast on my way down because where Ollie's is about a 45-minute drive. Went to Joann's, got some plant hangers. They had them for 70% off, and they had some that attached to your deck, so I was super excited about that. And so now my hanging baskets are hanging, and they look cute. While I was there, I also picked up 2 more diamond paintings, even though I'd been doing really good on my not buying anything, because I know in July, one of the YouTubers I follow is coming out with her advent calendar that you can pre-order, so I know I'm going to get that. I loved it last year, and I use several of the things I got in it every time I diamond paint. So that puts me up to, and I finished one last night, so I have finished 35 diamond paintings and I have purchased 60. So I still have quite a few in my stash, and I'm going to be working on getting those down. I bought a new t-shirt, a new tank top for sleeping, a new pair of capris, and a new pair of shorts when I went to Kohl's because they had quite a good deal. I got gas. Pop I actually ended up throwing under my coffee budget just because I had extra money left in my coffee. I went out to, then on Tuesday, I went and got dinner because by the time I realized I should eat, it was like 7:10. So I went and got something to eat. My Audible, which I have on bi-monthly, came out. Another YouTube channel I watched does lives, and it was actually this past weekend, and it was with the exchange rate and the foreign transaction fee. It came out to $34.14 for countless hours of entertainment. So worth it. I ordered Thrive. I got like olive oil, ginger beer, dates, and it was primarily what's on this one for my parents when they come up. I went to Dollar General and just got some odds and ends. Then this last Saturday was also pretty spendy. I went out for a burger on my way south. I went to an art show and they had some really gorgeous hair clips. And at work, I usually wear my hair up in a clip, and these had been hand painted and they looked so cool. So I picked up 2 of those. Went to a brewery that specializes in sour beers, and one of the ones they had was mixed with soft serve ice cream. It was divine. Stopped on the way back north with some people I was hanging out with. Got another beer or actually got cider and dinner. And then while I was at the art fair, I got a elephant ear. So how I ended up June was I spent $157.30 in gas. This is what I do. So I have week 1 in purple, I have week 2 in light blue, week 3 in pink, and then week 4 is in green. So this allows me to know how much I can have to roll over. Coffee, because I took that 1 pop and threw it in here, so I spent $9.10. Groceries, I spent $491.37, so I have $8.63 left over. Restaurants, I spent $335.33, so I was actually over by 33 cents. Health, I spent $9.90 out of my 25, so I have $15.10. Home, I spent $50.88 out of my 55, so I have $4.12 left. Personal, because I went and got a pedicure and then a massage, was actually over by $24, so I spent $124. Clothing, I spent $49.26, so I left myself with 74 cents. Hobbies, I spent $29.62. Oh, so it's not spent 38. That's what I have left. So I spent $29.62. So that should have been everything else. I spent $308.03. So I was over by $43.03. House, I spent $1,688.16, and I had left $152.37. So I was over budget. Like when I look at how much I was over in different categories, I was over by $67.36, but with what I had left in different categories, I was actually under budget overall by $229.94. So yes, I went over in some areas, but in the end, I ended up being under. So when I go through and fill out my final budget, in the end, I spent $153.36 on my mortgage. Car insurance was $121.87. Union was $96.30. Pandora, actually, this should be, it was 9, I miscalculated. Hulu and Disney was, let's see, $20.98. Internet was $59.99. Natural gas was $27.84, and electric, water, and trash was $67.65. Because I didn't have to pay my phone because I was over by $81. As of last month, came out to $1,456.99. So $1,456.99, which means a difference of $1.01. Gas, I spent $157.30. Food, so coffee, I spent $9.10. Groceries, I spent $491.37. Restaurants was $335.33. Health was $9.90. Home supplies was $50.88. Personal care was $124. Clothing was $49.26. Hobbies was $29.62, and everything else was $308.03. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to add these. I paused the video while I typed that into my tablet, so it came out to $1,564.79. So even though I was over in some categories, where I predicted I'd be at was still under by just over $10. So I'm going to call that pretty good. And I know I stepped these categories up quite a bit, but I knew, I'm not going to tell you how much I ended up being over in my income, but it was enough more than to cover it and still have money into my into what I spent. So I still ended up saving money overall, and that's my main goal, is to not spend to the zero, because whatever I don't spend goes right into savings. So I spent $1,688, and 16 cents. I just keep looking off to my cheat sheet to make sure that I don't mess up. So if I do 1840 and 53 cents minus 1688.16, it should come out to 152.37. Okay, I'm just double checking my math, because 1840.53 gives me 152.37. And I did pay my student loans. So when I look, I ended up putting essentially $160 towards savings, and I am very comfortable with that. So this is where I'm going to leave this one, and I will get to recording my July budget with me. Have a great day.